Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rich Mindset premiere here with me in Bucharest, and today we're gonna have an amazing live. Why I'm telling you it's gonna be amazing, it's for one reason. Exactly this topic, without having it planned, we talked in our The Journey to live event here from Bucharest. It was an amazing event. We had a lot of people, a lot of young newly fresh wannabe entrepreneurs or students that got or still are in college that want more from life. But all of this you are going to see on our webpage already. Maybe you saw it, but one of the topics that I discussed there, it's exactly the one that we're going to talk about today. It is not going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. Why is this important? This is a topic that I always get as a question, or most of the time in some way or form comes in a discussion that I have with a young entrepreneur or a young wannabe entrepreneur, or if he thinks about something more than only working from 9 to 5, always come in discussion without a plan. It's a topic that it's always hidden behind their mind. It's closed maybe, but at one point or the other in the discussion, in the conversation, we always get there. Why I'm saying you this and why I want to talk about this is because it is time for you to understand that in order to achieve greatness in any way or form that you want, it's really important to have this question answered. And the question is going to be worth it? Guys, believe me, I'm telling you 1000%, yes, it is going to be worth it. More than 10 years, more than hundreds of thousands of people that I met, more than thousands of meetings that I held, more than hundreds of customers that I had, more than hundreds of thousands of hours of videos watched, hundreds of books read, webinars holds. I don't know what more can I tell you. In 10 years plus that I'm doing this, the hustle is real. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to need sacrifices from you. It's going to ask from you things you never were capable of imagining that you are going to do. Is going to ask from you sacrifices, making hard decisions, letting people go, breaking up friendship, ending relationship. It's going to be tough. Those people who you think at the beginning they're gonna be next to you, they will fade with time. Your family that at the beginning say, I hope they will say they support you, will lose in one point or another their faith. Those buddies that always go out on the weekends to drink a beer or something, they will think you're crazy. You will get hundreds of no's. You'll have thousands of hours wasted, or at least you think it will be wasted. And you will get to know people that will not believe in your dream. That's 100,000% true. But if I'm going to make a line at the end of the day and ask myself if everything was worth it, the answer is yes. And I'm gonna tell you why. We created a company that is bringing value in the market. The thanks we get at the end of the day from our customer, it's priceless. The people I managed to raise in this company, besides and alongside my brother, they're incredible. The mindset we built, it's next level. The determination behind every single person, it's incredible. The possibilities, financial possibilities that we have now, I never thought in my life I'm gonna achieve. The exposure I have now, it was a dream. I never thought I'm gonna be at a TV or have my own flag on the road. Guys, every single of it, it's worth it. Every small sacrifice, every single single second invested in myself, Every single person who told me I can't do it, it was a boost of confidence. Now, let's rewind a bit and make you explain, or better said, explain you to understand why it is worth it. I was born in a small city with low dreams. Most of my friends dreamt of going in another country and becoming a truck driver. Most of my friends wanted to become managers at a supermarket in my town. That was the level of ambition from that town. The school I went to, it was one of the best in the high school in the city. Although I think the most successful person there barely reached $1 million income. Barely reached it. When I went away from there and I came to Bucharest, something changed. The lifestyle I saw here, the possibilities I saw here, made me wonder if everything I learned until then was real, and if I can achieve what other people had here in Bucharest. But I never imagined myself doing this. And time passed by and I had more than 15 workplaces. I tried everything and then I had to leave the country. I had to because the plans that I made were not directly proportional or acceptable for our government. I went in Italy, stayed there almost 2 years, and then Germany over 9 years. And I realized that it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. The only thing that is different between me and Steve Jobs, let's say, or Bill Gates, or I don't know who else who has money or you know it's successful, is the determination I have. Because I was doing what the system told me. I was not thinking for myself. I was afraid of making moves and I listened to other people's opinion. Now, the most important from everything I said until now is listening to other people's opinions. In the podcast that we filmed yesterday, I'm talking to one of my good friends, Christy, and explaining the difference of friendship. Because for me, that is what made the difference in my head in order to understand I can do more. Friendship, it's really poor understood here in Romania. Outside is different. Outside, friendship is completely different in Romania. Growing up here, I thought a friend is everybody. It doesn't matter if I said hi, hello one time on the street or I drink a coffee with him, he was my friend. And the moment when I started doing something for myself, I understood that they were not my friends, they were acquaintances and nothing more. And that was maybe the biggest mindfuck of my life, because I understood that except my brother and later on his girlfriend, I had nothing. It was me and them. And that was the moment when I got the divine intervention, let's put it like this, that told me, or to my little monkey up here, that I need to give it 100%. And that was the point when I took the decision of doing more than everybody else around. Because as Will Smith said, the only hero that you need to search for is yourself in the future. That's the person you need to look up to. Why, how you can become a better human being. And I'm not talking about now only at the moral level. I'm talking about now at what you can offer to yourself. Because the key element, as I said before, is I was listening to other people's opinion. I was not listening to myself. And this is the key to success. Listen to yourself. In order to get where you want to get and to understand if it's worth it, you need to create one small thing in your mind. For me, it's the most important thing you can do, because this is what helped me, and that is a vision. Imagine yourself now where you want to be in a couple of years. For example, how much money you want to have, what kind of car you want to drive, what kind of girlfriend or boyfriend you want to have, how much free time you want to have, and all these questions related to where you want to be in a couple of years from now. The second do, strictly related to this vision, is put a non-material price on your vision. For example, what is the smell of money for you? And I'm not gonna explain you right now. For me, the smell of money is of salted water, because when those money comes, I want to be, and I need to be, and I want to retire if I'm going to retire, because I like too much the hustle, on a beach. And then the salted water of the ocean is the smell of money for me. What is the color of money? For me is blue. Why? Because the ocean, I just told you. The same, it's what you have to do. Every single material thing you want to get, it must be directly related to an emotional feeling of it. Because when I think about the smell of money, in my head, I activate emotionally my desire. So my why will automatically push me forward. This is exactly what you have to do. So in order to answer your question if it's worth it or not, take that vision and transform it from a material point of view to an emotional point of view. And let your brain understand how much you want it, and the answer to the question, is it worth it, will be directly in your head. You will not ask yourself that anymore, because you already know where you want to go, and you already are in your mind right there in that point. And believe me again, by doing this no more than 6 months, believe me, no more than 6 months, you'll auto-push yourself to some boundaries you never imagined they're possible. It will change your life. You will work harder, wake up earlier, go to bed later. Somebody asked me, how can I manage to live with 5-6 hours of sleep? It's easy. It's easy because I know what I have to do. For me, it's not about going to bed faster. For me, it's finishing what I have to do in that day. I don't think about sleep. I think about my focus, my objective. Because my why, my vision is so strongly here that sleep is just something I need. I'm not obligated. I must not do it. You understand what I mean? It's the same in your life. It's the same with everything in your life. If your focus, your vision, your why are strong enough, nothing can fucking stop you. Not even sleep, not even food. There are days I cannot eat until 10. Do you think I'm hungry? I don't have time to think about I'm hungry. People ask me how I'm not sad. Do you think I have time to be sad? My vision is more important than that. My focus is there. I know where I have to go and what to do. I know how to do it. Wasting time on being sad, it's an opportunity I don't want to have. So guys, answer to your question, 1000% it's worth it. It's gonna be hard. You have to put in a lot of work. You have to sacrifice. You have to let people go, and you have to listen to yourself. In the moment you do that, nothing will be able to stop you. Guys, I hope you understood the message today. If you have any questions, down there. If you're from Romania and you want to come to the next event, the Journey 3 is gonna be in September. The page is already done, so you can prescribe and subscribe to the event. I'm waiting for you there. We're gonna have amazing speakers, and for sure you're gonna get a lot of knowledge from them. Because if there's something more powerful than your why that is going to push you in the next level, is gonna be knowledge. Hustle hard, never stop, and see you next time. Bye bye.
That's my love, she wants to fly till the dove begins to fly. Can I go and rub a spot till you